September 6, 2018, issue 931 of the Omega Communications through the Omega Communications portal. Again, I welcome you as we begin this journey, this inner journey again, where I ask you to identify yourself as your light energy body. And this light energy body has a consciousness. As your light energy body, you are aware, you are conscious, and it is in that state that I can gather you in with me, entering into the receiving area of the station of light. You may have that sensation that you are being lifted up, that you are separating from the ground, from the earth, and you are moving into this altered state of consciousness. The receiving area is an energy structure, as I understand it to be, and it forms in relationship to your awareness and your presence, so that you feel welcomed and comfortable in the space. And in that space, the beings of light associated with the station of light are able to communicate with you. So here we all are, gathered, assembling, opening our hearts and minds to receive. I'm entering this space around you and greeting you in this state, and I am also assessing you and allowing a greater flow of energy to support you here. There is a growing awareness amongst the beings on earth who are remembering their greater purpose, for being present, for being aware, for stepping into the higher flow of energy. This higher energy flow or systems of information and codes and patterns does sustain you in a somewhat different way to the sustenance you take in from the energy system provided for you on the earth plane in all of its support systems. In this space in particular, we refer to the higher energy systems which your light body facilitates here as a movement, as a receiving aspect of you, and in that facilitation you also in your physicality are provided with the energy which your light energy system here accepts. It is important to recognize this aspect of yourself simply because of the alteration in the energy systems, and your light body aspect is helping you to adjust to the alteration in the light frequency which you are experiencing around and within the planetary system currently. There is the perception already amongst you that there is a higher concentration of rays of light that are touching upon you. And as they do this, there will be pockets of memory resurfacing into conscious mind patterns. These may include experiences you have had physically or emotionally, and they will also be including patterns of light energy frequency that you have opened up to receive from different life aspects. Already we are presenting to you the resurfacing memory of attending groups where you have greater explanation given to you of the expansion generally of consciousness and what you are experiencing around you. As you absorb this in this current presentation, it becomes known to you, and it also enables you to expand your awareness and to move further into different dimensional frequency patterns and experiences. These may present themselves to you as moving into different time zones in relationship to the dimensions unfolding to you. Many of you are familiar with this, and you would be rephrasing it as different lifetimes, alternate lifetimes in your journeys of experience. The purpose of presenting this to you in this transmission is for you to drop away from you the moments that you may be experiencing relating to how you refer to patterns around you on Earth at the present time. In particular, there are still many people around you who surround themselves in moments of doubt and stress and the reactions unfolding from those patterns of thinking. Here you have entered into an aspect of creation that involves you directly into receiving information to help adjust all of those scenarios for you. Now, this is becoming commonplace in your current events of altering thought patterns that you might have relating to the past and helping to change what people are speaking about, thereby encouraging them to absorb a more positive outlook. Positive is a word that you would readily identify with. And that expands energy and allows them to access higher patterns, which in turn will flow through the entire energy system of the individual. This is providing support, sometimes outside of anything that you may speak about, but certainly the support is experienced as an expansion of your energy field which encompasses other people. This also has expanded your energy field here as you are with us in this station. And we now open further portals for you to move and transition into an opening into an aspect of you communicating and participating in many of the structural patterns that are necessary to surround newly evolving stations or planetary stations. It enables you to understand the flow of energy systems which are part of creation before the physical manifestation of creations. Physical manifestation does not mean necessarily what you experience physically in your current presentation on Earth. This other manifestation may be needed in a different way, depending on the exact dimensional positioning and allocation of energy forms into that newly evolving station or planet. We're giving you an overview of something in an energetic way. You will also be observing that the crystalline light energy system of Earth and the civilization of that has been coming into manifestation beyond your measurement of time, but with the continual flow of energy into that pattern created, it becomes a manifested existence and place to exist in as you on Earth and ongoing civilizations on Earth adjust to the higher pattern of frequency, and then they will be able to exist as new civilizations, new beings in that reality system. There is no definite program or a symbolic time reference as you would perhaps expect that to be, and would be seeking to be given that information. When you have totally accepted the higher energy pattern, then you will be functioning more in that light civilization. There continues to be many changes needed in your energy system structurally, and the information contained in the energy you are constantly exposed to in these transmissions is assisting that. So deeply within the energy pattern you have, there are ongoing transitional changes. Experiencing this, already you are acknowledging the changes, perhaps in ways of smoothness being experienced throughout you, perhaps in the way that you are reaching out to contact different people in different modalities, perhaps not for the reason that you are reaching out to people as a physical need, but because you are resonating in a different energy time frame and system. And this is creating those connections. It is not related to any age definition you might have, or country definition. It is entirely related to your energy field and how you are correctly aligned dimensionally with different vectors throughout the Earth planet system and throughout other vectors of creation outside of the Earth. You will see that your entire energy system, your consciousness field, connects elsewhere. And just as you would understand gravitational forces, you will also understand that you gravitate to certain other aspects of creation. There is a guidance system involved in this, and that functions through what you have come to know as your higher self connections. It is a filtration system, and you yourself are functioning through that, and you will always be accepting or becoming aware of the pattern that you can interpret and receive or communicate with or connect with in some way. We are saying that the different aspects of your energy field are coordinating this for you. As part of that, the other dimensional beings that you resonate with and who come to support you are also involved in that process. Your readiness is interpreted and is an aspect necessary for all of these connections. Become aware now of the greater congregation and focus of many types of beings around you, supporting you. Most of these need to come through this station of light in some way, because indeed where we are positioned, we are working as a receiving station, as a particular portal and focus. You would see the relationship of you being drawn into the initial receiving area of the station, and then the relationship between different aspects of the station as a receiver of beings from other dimensions who come forward to observe you, assist you in their own ways, as is appropriate for you as an individual and for the overall planet system. This is what I was needing to reveal to you in this particular transmission. The greater system at work. You have experienced many times the feeling of support, the activity of support for you and others. Now it is I am bringing you back, assembling consciously in the receiving area aspects of the station. Surrounding you in this energy information for you to integrate, I withdraw now from you. Aurum out. Laini again speaking to you all, and as always, I acknowledge all of this energy and support provided and made known to us by Aurum. Always there is a sense of many other types of beings coming forward with him, and that always we are encircled in many spheres of light, and the sphere is just around you, this energy field around you, constantly being updated to assist you. So bring this back now with you, connecting into your physical body. And all of this is another great system of support for you, helping you to realize you are never alone in your endeavors to expand your consciousness and to understand more. And always through these information sessions, the energy has always supported us. That's part of the purpose. Keeping every one of us aligned through the higher aspect of each individual into the ongoing unfoldment. So I leave this with you now, and I would just ask you to become aware that you are fully integrating all of this back into the human being known as you. So take a lovely breath in, open your eyes and orient yourself firmly back into your location where you're receiving this. I do trust these inner energy journeys are assisting you. Thank you for receiving this.